Oubai Shahbandar, who's in Washington, D.C. for us. Oubai, tensions keep rising, but let's talk about first the apparent execution of what Iran is calling a U.S. spy. Have we heard anything out of Washington on that, and what is the Trump administration likely to do next?
Well, we're not likely to hear any confirmation from the American intelligence community anytime soon. But what we do know is that there is a robust war being fought in the shadows between the United States and Iran and their various covert assets throughout the region. It's a war that's certainly fought well below the radars, and every once in a while it rises to the surface. We have seen both the United States and its allies in the region, to include Israel, launch a very relatively devastating intelligence campaign, whether it's by cyber capability or by building human assets inside of Iran and its nuclear program and its military industrial network. That's actually significantly damaged Iran. And we have seen Iran in the past capture some of these alleged spies, although for now we don't know precisely whether this current intelligence asset, alleged intelligence asset, was part of a broader network, although we do know certainly that this covert war is fought by both the Iranians and the United States and its allies. Of course, Iran also employs some of its intelligence assets in the region that have also been rounded up. So it's a cloak and dagger type of war that's fought in the shadows as tensions in the region continue to escalate on the more overt military side.
Trump has been very vocal about the fact that he called off attacks on Iran very last minute. What message do you think that sends? And are there concerns within the administration over how that's likely to come across?
Well, we've heard from senior administration officials that the U.S. is pursuing what it refers to as the new Iran policy, meant to exert additional pressure on Iran. We've seen new sanctions being placed by the United States against Iran that, according to administration officials, is meant to deny the revenue that the Iranian government needs to conduct what the U.S. calls destabilizing activity in the region. And it's also meant to target Iran's ballistic missile and nuclear program. We've also heard from Trump administration officials that this new maximum pressure campaign and the additional deployment of military assets in the Arabian Gulf is meant to increase deterrence and eventually bring Iran back to the negotiating table. The Trump administration sent a personal letter from President Trump to Ayatollah Khamanie through Prime Minister Abe of Japan. Administration officials here in Washington believe that Ayatollah Khamanie rejected that olive branch that was sent by President Trump. So what we're seeing here in Washington is a renewed pressure campaign by the Trump administration. They are telling us that they are in no hurry to launch any new military retaliatory strikes against Iran, although they are keeping all options open. They do believe here, the Trump administration does believe that its maximum pressure campaign is having an effect on Tehran, and now they believe that the ball is now in the court of Ayatollah Khamanie to respond to Washington's overtures to continue dialogue instead of increasing military tensions.
Thank you for that. That's Oubai Shahbandar live from Washington.